Hello friends, so welcome back to my channel of Revit Tutorial 2. Today I will cover how you can draw the grid line, because as we know that the grid line is the main line for the any kind of construction. So I will show you how you can draw the grid line in Revit. After that I will show you how you can give the dimension, and also I will show you how you can apply the column and the beam for the grid and the intersection of the two grid. So this things which I will cover today. So without wasting your time, let's get started. So as we know that is the white plane which is the default workplace. So now I will today show you in a structure. So I will cover this beam, column and this grid line, and also I will show you the dimension is in annotate. As you can see that aligned command, so which is very useful for today. So let's start from grid. So as you can see that in the structure command, you can see here there is a grid, and also there is a shortcut which is the GR. So you can directly press the GR key, GR. So as you can see that my cursor is different, like a two line with a cross or a plus sign. So now you need to click your left key where you want to start your grid. Just click and drag to top side and click on a upper side. So as you can see that your first grid is ready. Now you need to draw second grid. So same as, and if you want to some distance, so as you can see that here I take 27 feet. So click and just drag it to top, and as you can see that there is one line and the angle is 90. So click out, one more at 23, select, that's it. Same as you can draw as a vertical. So let's start from right to left, angle 180 and the distance is 27, as you can see that. And also you can take this grid according to your plan. So this is the basic thing which I show you, and how you can use in your field. So now the grid line is ready, and as you know that it is very easy. Just click and drag out from the other side and click. So as you can see that here the number is 7 or 6, 5, 4 according to this. Now if you want to change the number, so don't worry, before that press escape, because as you can see that there is a command is open. So press escape. Now double click on number 1, so write A, number 2 write B, here number C. So as you can see that number is done. Now if you want to this one number at the outer side of this grid, so just click on a grid line. As you can see that here the rectangle box, just click on this box. As you can see that the number is all there. So you can also do for this wall if you want. So just select and click. Okay, so now our grid is done. Now I will show you how you can apply the dimension, because as we know the dimension is the important. So go here, annotate. As you can see that align, select aligned, and as you can see that the command is activate. Now select the one grid to you want to give the dimension. So first I select 1 to B and then C. So now what you want, just click after this C or end of this grid. So as you can see that you get the grid dimension. And also if you want to from A to C, so just click on A and on click to C. So as you can see that you get the number or dimension. And also as you can see that if you want to move from up and down, so you can click it, that's it. And as you can see that the dimension is the difference. As you can see from A to B is 27 feet, and after B to C is 23 feet, 3 feet 6 inch. Now if you want to make it equally, so first remove from this command. So press escape 2 times. Now just click on the dimension line, and as you can see that here the EQ, when you click on it, as you can see that your grid is a middle of this A and C. So as you can see that there is the EQ, that means the equal dimension, but you want the dimension. So just as you can see, here is the EQ. So select on this dimension line, and on the left hand side corner, as you can see that here, edit type, and go here. As you can see that the equality display, click on it. As you can set the angle downside, and just select value. So as you can see that there is the 25 feet and 3 inch, because it is 50 feet and 6 inch. So that's it. It is very easy, so you can easily got the dimension. Now if you want to change this 50 feet 6 inch dimension to 50 feet, so just click the dimension of this grid line, select grid line. Now select to this 15 feet 6 inch. So as you can see, you get the option to change it. Select 50 feet. You can see that the dimension is changed, grid reduced from this side, and also the dimension is changed. But now if you want to move this C grid to the C to B, so as you can see that select the B, and if you change the dimension 50 to 48 feet. So as you can see, the dimension reduced from the C side. Also you can give the dimension from this side if you want. So let's start. So before that, press escape to remove out from the command. Select the align, select the 1, 2, 3, 4, and click the outer side. So as you can see that you get the dimension in between the two grid line. That's it. Okay, so now as we know that the grid line is the fix. So sometime you work on some grid, and due to some reason your grid line is changed, so it make me problem, because it is main the base of any kind of structure. So what you need to do, select the all grid and press PN, that means pin, PN. So as you can see that here the pin is on every grids. So it shows that you cannot move your grid. As you can see that now I try to move, but it doesn't move. Why? Because I fix it with the use of this pin. Now if you want to edit this line, just click on pin. So as you can see that pin is cancelled. Now you can move this grid line. So first I Ctrl Z and I fix this because I don't want to change it. Okay, so that is the grid line how you can make. Now your grid line is final, and if you want to add your column in this intersection, so it is very easy. Just go to structure, and as you can see the column, and on the left hand side corner, as you can see that our floor plan level 1 and 2. Before placing column, I will show you this elevation. So just you want to go here, south north direction if you want. So let's go to direction of the view of the south side, and as you can see that our height is 15 feet and 0 feet. And yesterday I already show you, or in my first video, if you want to change the dimension, you can just click and write the dimension. It's changed. And now same as you can see that the elevation is shows only one side, and if you want on both side, simple as I told you, just click on this box. As you can see that you got it. Now if you want to move this grid line from here to here, so as you can see that here the circle is here, one small, just click on it and remove it. As you can see that, and also now click on it and click in this box. As you can see that you get both side dimension. So now I will show you how you can put the column. So as you can see that in a structure you get the column, and before placing column you have to keep one thing in your mind. You have to show here, as you can see that vertical column or slanted column. You have to select vertical if it's not selected. And as you can see that here some height and depth. So select the height. It gives us the height of the column from the level 1 to level 2. So select the height. You do not change here, you need to just unconnect it. And as you can see that I section is there in your cursor. Just place at this grid. As you can see that both grid is now shows the dark. Now place this column in this all intersection. Now you have to press escape 2 times. So as you can see that our column is done. So it is very simple, as you can see that. Now if you want to see this column properly, so as you can see that in the left hand side corner here, as you can see that the detail level, select and click on fine. So as you can see that our section is shown properly. So as you can see that our column is on a grid level 1 to level 2, but the level 2 is very high and our column is at the low height. So you can also increase the height if you want. As you can see that here in the section, you can increase here from 8 feet to 16 feet. As you can see that 16 feet, our column is changed from 0 to 18 feet. Also you can select the like that and right here as 16 feet. Or one more option, as you can see that, so select the column. As you can see that here the base level in edit type, go here and select level 2 and in this offset write 0. So your column is automatically shows from the level 1 to level 2. So let's start. I show the level 1 also so you can easily understand. Now you see in the 3D our column is, some column is on height, but so now what you need to do, select the columns and go here in the edit type, select level 2 and the dimension 0. So as you can see that our column is from level 2. Now select the beam and as you can see that here you get some point. Select the beam. Now you have to select a level 2 because it is the top of this column. So as you can see that once you select the level 2, you get point here. As you can see that the select and draw on this next column. So our beam is ready. So same as you need to give as a vertical and horizontal. So select, go here and just drag and drop. As you can see that our beam is ready. So as you can see that our column is ready and also the beam is ready. So that is the very simple thing to you can apply your column and beam on the grid. So this is the end of today's tutorial. So I cover only 3 things. The first one is how you can draw the grid line, how you can edit your grid, point 1. Second one is how you can change or how you can apply the dimension, second thing. And third one is how you can apply the column and the beam on your grid. So that is the main 3 things which I covered today. So this is the end of today's tutorial. I wish you like this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. I will meet you with the new command of Revit in my next tutorial. Thank you and keep practice because it is very useful for you. Thank you.